Hi there, Pisces. I was listening to the song Cruel World before this. So I'm saying goodbye to my good side. Not saying that's what it is. Maybe I'm your relief today for your experience of any kind of cruel world out there. Because I love you, Pisces. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. This is going to be a breakthrough spread for you, a breakthrough pyramid spread. And if you want to just jump to the reading instead of watching all the shuffling, because there will be a lot of it first, then go to the description box and click on the time that the reading starts. So otherwise, I'll explain. This is going to be the spot that tells us what we need to have a breakthrough about. That's going to be the challenge. That will be the breakthrough card. This is Kim Krantz, Wild Unknown. The strength at this time, the outcome, probable, right? And then the advice. All right, and all of the cards I will take upright except for the tarot. So next deck is going to be the Kipper Deck. And it's kind of a wash, rinse, and repeat from this point. Coffee, hang on. Lovers. Lovers. Goodbye to my good side. Because it's a cruel. She says, I used to look something to people. But now all I see is muscle and bones. It's a cruel goodbye to my good side. No, I can't sing it really good right now. I probably can later. There's certain times in the day I sing better. And it's not when I'm waking up. Alright, so the Siren song. Lenormand and Kipper Decks are combined in this deck. And again, we'll take the upright ones for the message. Goodbye. For my Pisces. For November. The breakthrough for November. The next set of readings will be love readings for each sign. I'm excited to do that because I've never done that on this channel. So I'm excited. I mean, I include it, you know, but I always do general. So that'll be interesting. Okay, and then 2 more decks, and then that's it. This will be the 108 Oracle. See, a new beginning had a timing of 1 to 3 months. Upright, please. Two for your advice. 3 for your advice. Okay. 3 for your advice. And then tarot. Rider Waite. Just regular old tarot. There's that new thing. And right now it might be like rest for you. Because I saw 4 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I mean, whatever the timing is about this new thing. Could be a month to 3 months of some rest for you. Okay. Healing. Time out to think, reflect, pray, contemplate. This one will take reversals on. Okay, like I said. 2 for the advice. Yeah. All right. Okay, so the time is five minutes. Okay, so, oh, good. There's an answered prayer on its way. I think this is definitely talking about the timing too, the card. Just saying, even though I'm not taking it technically like that. Neptune is, it also represents like a forgiveness and compassion. But it's a prayer being sent out that is being answered to me in this spread. It's what we need to have a breakthrough about. It's what we've prayed for. It might have to do with unexpected income and possibly new friendships or partnerships coming into your life that might have to do with something that you're inventing. Innovation, inventor, imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking development, okay to fail, do it again and again, inspired ideas, setting trends, mastermind, modern air. So, and coming together with people that have like a common goal where the competition part is ruled out for the greater cause is what I'm getting with this. All right. So, moving right along, let's go ahead and see what the challenge is, because it can be a lengthy reading. So, wow, the challenge is Pluto. I would definitely say that you're in rest, because it's a big time of change and transformation where we destroy to create, and that's what happens with Pluto. You can see on the card, half the spider web is gone. There's going to be something new that is created and a huge transformation taking place. And this Scorpio season could be very significant timing-wise for all of this, for you in particular, Pisces. And also, you might want to see, where is Pluto in your birth chart? Where is Pluto? And find out what sign that is. It could give you some hints, or find out what house it's in, you know what I mean? It's like figure out the corresponding things to Pluto. And when you do, you may figure out where the main challenge is for you, just some extra information, since each one of you is going to have a different challenging Pluto correlation to, or you know what I mean, with astrology. So the lovers, we saw that in the beginning. So that is the challenge too. Okay, the old you is tied to somebody, but yet you're going through a major transformation. All right, I hope that's okay. That's what it's saying. That the old you is tied to somebody at this time. Then there's a need to assert yourself, stand up for yourself, and then push forward, move forward. Something within the dynamic. No, it was you mainly. It was mainly you that transformed. And so your transformation transformed what the Lovers card is even going to look like to you. Maybe a different person, maybe a different path. But the challenge, so we could feel like there's something stopping us from taking action with this. But it's tied to the old you. So either this is the old version of you that felt like you were restricted or bound to anybody, or there is really somebody that is a very possessive, out of control person around you, and it's necessary to move past this. What's transforming is somebody coming into your life with the Lover's energy, yet there's still this transformation taking place. So it's kind of like I see some of the cobwebs here being the old you that it's still stuck to. And so when those come down, I think that's when everything is kind of unlocked here. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's see what the breakthrough is. This is a card saying that you're in between two places. You are about to transition to another state completely. Like this will be a different, one day your life looks like this. The next day is like barely recognizable for the good, for the better, because it's going to be associated with the new you. These are heavy times though, so you're obviously feeling that. And the breakthrough is this is heavy energy, and there's a lot of big decisions that have to be made. And that decision of maybe you pushing yourself to complete a transformation so that you can come on to the other side here. break on through to the other side. Yeah. So it's going to take, well, because the lead is about heavy decisions too sometimes, but it's the transition. It's a heavy metal, right? And it's very, it's protective. It can hurt too, though. The Two of Wands, I think this is talking about your paths to choose from. And you're, you know, it comes after the Ace of Wands. So you visualizing after you get this initial surge of passion or energy or desire. Like once you get that, then your mind's going to start planning. I think you should definitely start planning for alternate paths that are more pleasing for you. And focus on that. Okay, also maybe focus with work is really important at this time. So I have the Beehive, diligence, persistence, stamina, application, tireless, mindful, hard work, devoted, fruitful, busy, conscientious, energetic, continual, harvest, endurance, effort, patience, and concentration. Woman, part of the breakthrough, woman, and then high honor. So we could say divine feminine energy here of receive. You'll be, it feels like it's saying you're going to be received really well for your work, the work that you do. The high honor card also tying into the respect that others have for you and the respect that you're getting from your craft, your work, or something that you do on the everyday to day, because you are in alignment with wanting good for others in your consciousness. It's all good. It's all like, again, it's all for the greater good. All of this, it's going to possibly be what brings in this unexpected income. This will come because of that. Highly respected. All right, your strength is your focus. Coming out, what interesting is coming out underneath the Two of Wands, which is about focus. And so the glass, yeah, well, you've done it before in the past. You've done it before. It is now your strength. You have this ability to really focus and hone in on what you want, how you want to manifest something for yourself. And in the past, you also knew when it was time to take away an investment or not invest in something anymore. So I think it's good in a way, like you have no patience for these games or drama. And you're very careful about what you invest in. You won't just invest in anything here. The bonfire. Oh, there's that spark. Bonfire says enthusiasm, energy heated, intense joy, ignite, passion, ecstasy, exhilaration, spark, community, sharing ideas. And so it's a big something about your strength, about your ability to get others on board, like lighting people up with motivation, with inspiration, making people feel positive and happy to try. Because of differences, they're being seen, visibly seen. Okay, your strength is that you're okay, you're like up for the journey here, the Odyssey, number 10. And this receiving, the main female, so receiving. Also, you may be being like admired here, looked at. Doesn't have to be a male or female per se. So the outcome is the 10 card, which is interesting. Ten has oh, it's number 50. Yeah, atomic number 50. 10 has this quality to it as a metal. It's a crystalline. It has a crystalline structure. That's a very crystalline structure, and that's the attribute. So it would be bendable, easy to bend, easy for light to pass through in a way. So it might be talking about this. Pluto also has to do with a new you undergoing a lot of changes within your body related to crystalline structure, and the need to be okay with it going in a different direction. You're on a sailboat on this Odyssey card. You're on a sailboat, and so There's no big motor on there to force anything in any certain way. You're just at the mercy of the wind. You hope you can always get on course, but if you go off course, then you have to go where the wind's taking you, or you just end up going nowhere. You don't want to be stagnant, stale, sitting in the ocean. You want to be moving. So allowing the wind, which is representing spirit, to take you where it needs to take you, knowing what you want. All right. And it might lead you away, or a big move away from somebody right now. It might just be a move, like, because the Four of Wands in the reverse could be a big move. And being adaptable, open to changing, having maybe a big move somewhere. Practicing, but like in a different area or something like that. Yeah, there's the move. Moving on is what it says. Moving on. Making adjustments, lonely, new life, graduating. Oh, you could be graduating. I mean, this is ultimately you're going towards a different type of goal, because whatever it is in your path that made you feel handicapped, suppressed, or powerless, you move away from that because it's not in alignment with your goal on this path of purpose. I think it's just not. And so the tower in the Lenormand is a good tower to get, because it's talking about how whatever you build right now, especially with the Beehive card, you know, and the Inventor, whatever you're building, whatever you're working on, stay consistent with it, because it's going to be healthy. It's going to have a lot of longevity. Whatever it is, this is a new life, it says. And courtship. So I feel like you're going to get to know somebody. And number 4 up there, somebody that you will build something with. Now, of course, this could be friends too, but courtship, somebody wants to court you, get to know you, be part of your team. The red and white rose is your advice. That's good. Oh, wow. Okay, a lot of things are pointing to occupation too. This is like the Kundalini energy rising. You would be feeling this energy coming, and it would be intense. And it could also be shaking free residual suppressed emotions and repression, things like that, right? Things that we have stored away. Those things could be coming undone. I'm coming undone. It might feel like that, but I think it's because of this change in the body too. Okay, so but the occupation here, wow, advice, keep working on this occupation. It brings you wealth. Okay, 11, it brings you wealth. Whatever this is, whatever you're good at. Okay, so you're like a library of information or knowledge here. There's something that obviously you do very well in your occupation, or your advice to make something an occupation that has to do with you relaying information, grabbing things from the quantum crystalline grid of the consciousness matrix, right? You're just able to grab it for people in one area or many areas. Because of knowing that everybody's connected, so you understand it's very easy for you to access some type of information. Even things that maybe to others would seem like hidden, you're able to access it. So this brings you, whatever this is, it brings you wealth, okay? Okay, I have balloons. I have fun, freedom, high vibe, relief, rising up, ascension, aspiration, success, joyful, higher perspective, cheerful, attaining goals, stress-free, independence, and let it go. And they wanted 3. Okay, so 4 here. Look, it says when. Okay, that's how they're wanting to do it. So this is supposed to be divided like this. There is some type of big, what do I want to call it? Like a pinnacle point in your soul's growth or your journey, especially in the realm of occupation. Now, if you're retired, then this might be about something new that you do as a hobby, some kind of way of spiritually newly connecting with people, a different group perhaps. There might be a big move that's manifesting in that sense too. For others of you all, you needed this wealth to come in for some type of move to be complete. And you know you're in a heavy time in between two things. Perhaps it's because of a lot of money going towards this one specific goal to speed it up in a sense. Okay, so you may be really budgeting very good right now is what I'm getting. So they're saying with this card though that you should see this like full like occipital. You should see this manifest for you in the full within these zodiac signs, because we're going to ignore the season since globally here not everybody's having that same season. So, and I like to think about like the whole world. So for the whole world, Pisces out there, it's going to happen during Capricorn season, Aquarius season, or Pisces, your own season. So what is that? Is December, January, and February. That's not too long. You should, and then this card, the balloons card, is Capricorn, and the library card is 8, and it's Capricorn. That would be like December-ish. December, January. Yeah, December, the last part of December, or last half, and then the first part of January. So I have the Six of Swords as your advice also, and the King of Swords. So that goes with it, right? Because it's moving on. It's moving on. It's moving from one position to the next. And normally we look at the Six of Swords. There are other people in this boat. So it might not just be you alone. It might be you and taking family or a child. You have somebody on your side here with the Six of Swords that's, well, in the picture they're rowing the boat. Swords do equal our thoughts and our intelligence, and so although this could be definitely like a physical move, it could be that you're changing the direction. Maybe the wind changed. Metaphorically, the wind changed on your sailboat, and the sailboat could represent where you are going with your career or occupation. And if there's a new skill coming on board or a new you coming online, then you may be changing your direction and then find that it's much smoother, that something brings in more wealth. And maybe you adding to something. So the King of Swords is your diligence, your discipline, your respect for order, and the way that things really should be lined up for you to achieve your goal that you're wanting to achieve. You could be this King of Swords because of this library card. I feel like, yeah, you would be somebody who's very intelligent and holds a lot of information, and so you would be a valuable player, like Seven Swords altogether, for any kind of strategy or mastermind idea. You know, because you would be the one who has intelligence and who uses it the right way, always thinking of kind of new things also with this inventor. So there's something about being in an area where you're really appreciated for that, or in a group of people where, yes, you're loved and appreciated for your knowledge, because it's vast. And like I said, I think you even have knowledge of consciousness to the point of being able to pull things out when you need answers. You could call that the Akash if you wanted to give it a name. But anyway, prayer answered. Okay, let's pull an angel number message for you. It's patience. It says, I am wise on the bottom too, and that's about sharing your knowledge and information with others. Beautiful. Yeah. You can go your own way. You can go your own way. 19, independence, self-sufficiency, and are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work, and you aren't afraid to take the big risk to achieve the life you desire. Oh, there went my painting. I am a pioneer. 10 is this big completion, but they do want to let you know like how smart you are here, Pisces. For real. 10, you have great leadership skills and your mind is sharp, and it allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others on how to carry things out. I am ingenious. I also have 12. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. 12. All right, that's what I've got. If you would like a private reading and want to support the channel in that way, then check out the description box below. There's 3 different prices. They range from $22 to $60, and they are recorded readings. Make sure you leave in the notes what you want to know when you order it, and add me to your contact list so that you get my email, okay, without it going to spam. And that's what I've got for you. Sending you love and light. Bye.